So simple. We
اوكي
had
بسم
a
الله.
beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow, I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
بسم الله الحين نكمل. الله يستر يلا. طبعا لا ننسى اهم شيء، كرين كسر الميرور. عاد الميرور يا الله والله اني منغبن عليها الميرور. I will kill him.
That motherfucking piece of shit.
اي سبسب حط كل السبات.
God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's
Shit.
going on?
Oh
What did you
shit.
find up there? You know, other than the...
Crane's the killer.
What? Ichabod
Atom.
Crane? How do you know?
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa! Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane has been stalking Snow White.
That perverted little fucker might be after Snow.
يب
I need
لازم
to find
لازم
her right
الحين نروح
now.
سنو
Okay,
اذا
it's
احنا حطيناها
going to
الظاهر
be
في
okay. Where did you
في
see her?
الهوتيل هذاك.
Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the Trip
Bridge.
Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
والله الشت.
Bigby?
والله الشت. ظاهر ان كرين
Wait.
الان معها سنو. ايش تبي ذي؟
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
اوكي والله صح المفروض ما نصدمها، المفروض ناخذها بهداوة، نقولها في موضوع ثم نوديها الشقة، نوديها مكان آمن ثم نقولها السالفة. اوكي اتوقع الحين وصلنا للمكان الموعود. بسم الله. هنا الفيونرال المفروض صح؟ يب.
Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to. If you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she
don't
trusted
interrupt.
and cared
هديها
for.
أهم شيء كريم ما هو موجود صح؟ وين
I
كريم؟
won't
اوكي
offend
كريم ما هو
you
موجود عادي.
by claiming one day that the pain of losing
تك.
Lily will ever subside.
مومنت اوف سايلنت، مومنت يعني شوي بس. اوكي الان خلاص. تعال يا بنت
Is
الحلال.
everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
ليه؟
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here.
ليه؟
Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie and say you'll check first?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help.
يب
And I'm sure
يب
he has a very
اسمعوا يا
good
اخي الله
reason for
يقلعكم والله
being
ماني
here.
بوحش
This
لهالدرجة.
one isn't on
طعم
him.
التنمر اللي قاعد يجيني يا شيخ.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
اوكي شت
Maybe
ليش
we
قلت؟
should talk about
لا.
this somewhere else?
يب
What? No, I deserve to know.
ليش قلت؟
No,
والله اني
I know,
حمار.
but this
والله
isn't
إني
the way to go
حمار.
about this.
I don't give a fuck about
I
the
need
way.
to talk.
I don't
Can't
care about
talk
procedure.
about it yet.
If
I
anyone
think
should
it
be
was.
told,
لا لا
it's
لا لا
me.
لا.
It's us, right now.
Can't
So
take.
talk.
اصبر اصبر
Came
اصبر.
here to talk to Snow about this.
No, screw that. My sister's dead, and I don't give a shit who she looked like when it happened. It's not about her. It's about Lily.
Just tell us who it was.
يا بنت
Okay,
الحلال.
everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? I'm not just gonna sit here and...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first.
دقيقة بس دقيقة.
Look,
ليش أنا قلت
Holly,
كذا؟
I know how this
ليش
is.
أنا
No,
قلت كذا
you
مع إني
don't know
قايل؟
how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Holly, I didn't even want to crash this, okay? I had to, because of Snow. I'll be out of here soon.
See that you are.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking
لا
bullshit.
قوة إلا بالله.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Okay, you think you know who the killer is. What have you got? Bigby? What's going on?
Crane
Okay.
murdered Lily.
خلاص
What?
خربت
I
والله لا
thought I'd
تضل
leave
كل
this
شيء.
shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
Shit.
The bed was covered in blood.
Shit.
I know it was him.
والله اني ما ادري ايش
is-
قاعد اسوي
I
والله
don't
اني
even know what to
حمار.
say right now.
ليش قلتها؟
really
ليش
don't.
قلت لها؟ ليش
I'm
قلت اي
just
شيء ليش
trying
قلت؟
everything I can right now to not picture it, to not picture him.
I'm sorry, Snow. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step.
Crane
And
took
if we get this wrong,
photos.
it would mean more than our jobs. We'd get kicked out of Fabletown for messing all of this up so badly.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him.
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Narissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come up.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
اوكي والله اني جبت العيد مرة يا عيال.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
Find anything? كشفنا كل شيء.
No.
Find everything. It was Crane's room. Yeah, thanks.
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
بس يا عيال جتني فكرة.
Yeah,
جتني فكرة
Coming.
وشي انه ممكن اللي اخذ الصورة على اساس انه كرين ممكن واحد سوى نفسه انه كرين. يعني تشكل على شكل كرين وحنا ضربناه. ممكن يعني ما ادري.
Constable?
Wait, easy now, girl.
You
know
shit.
how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do? That way, it's proper.
What are you doing here?
ايش يبون ذولي
That
دم
is the question, isn't it? Or at least a question. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip take chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
Are you working for Crane?
يب شكلهم هم اللي يشتغلون عند كرين.
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
Just don't hurt anyone.
Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now.
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me.
يا ليل
Always
أمه.
wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
The hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Stop this shit. Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
يا الله يا الله.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
You think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Polly, don't move.
I'll handle
You
this.
let me handle this.
هدوها
Yeah,
هدوها.
let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh shit.
Ollie!
Oh.
I got it done.
خذ السلاح خذ السلاح خذ السلاح. اوكي والله صارت قد قبت. ابن الكلب. ماتت. لا الله لا يوفق يدي يا ابن يدي. الله يقلع دي يا شيخ. انا مشكلة ما اقدر اقول لان خلاص بخلي كرين لكم. يبوي كرين مسبب مشاكل من بداية السوالف. والله اني جبت العيد من بداية الموضوع. ذا كروكت مايل. لاني من البداية ما قلت شيء وسكت.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else?
نشوف شو وضعهم والله.
They're fine.
الحمد لله.
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
سبت انهم
The
ماتوا.
Titans, Bigby.
اشوى
They'll be fine.
طلع الموضوع كويس.
Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
It's not up to me.
And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
ما معنيك ان شاء الله. ان شاء الله بحاول.
Very good.
يا الله يا شيخ.
Business office. I know. I'll have to call you back.
كلهم يبون
The
كريم.
town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
الله يستر عليك يلا. ما قصرت. طيب الله يقلع دمودي. الله يقلع دمودي.
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. Does that about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah.
الله يقلع بالحالة.
hell is
والله
going
الميرور
on?
القهر.
Just, I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those
He's
women?
behind everything. لا 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 ما أدري أنا
It's
نفس ما قلت لكم يمكن كرين ما سوى شيء أصلا. ممكن كرين كان جالس في البيت وهذاك كان متحول على شكله، بس إنه في مشكلة ثانية إن كرين اختفى، يعني كرين انحاش، أو يمكن هذاك الشخص اللي تقمص شخصيته راح زرفه أو قتله ما أدري، ماني متأكد مرة إنه كرين.
Reprehensible to me.
I'm not sure.
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
يب هذا هو الموضوع إنه ما.
He was a conniver.
كيف
a coward, a liar, and I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight.
والله ما أدري نلقاها منك ولا.
That could have gone really terribly. I mean,
Yep.
even worse than it did.
I feel bad for
I'm
her.
glad you were there.
Anytime.
ضبط علاقتنا مع الكل والله خلاص.
Can I, ask you a question?
Okay.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Why? What's on your mind?
خلنا نسأل.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. Wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
استهبل ذي.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
يلا خذ لك ها.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Buffkin, are you positive it's not here? Maybe it just slid under one of these cabinets.
No, I'm sure it's not here. I checked every corner. I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
What?
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
يا الله. خلينا نتكلم مع بافكن لأنه هو كان موجود يوم ما صارت المشكلة هذه ودرب بافكن
درب
Oh yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
يبغى يقابل ساحرة كرين. دق عليها قبل ما يمشي يوم درى اننا قفطناه. طيب قاعد تدور الأغراض حقته.
Buffkin says that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that stuff there.
اوكي خلينا نفتح اول شيء الدرج. مقفل. اكسر امه. اوكي.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yep.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
الله يقرحك بفكر.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
this
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here.
تكفى
This is
فكر.
none of your business.
ما نبغى
None of
نتمشكل
my
معك
business?
ندخلك في موضوع
Crane's the
يعني.
murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror,
من
so we
شرك
can't
يا
use
ابن
it.
الحلال.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
يب خلاص خلنا
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
Why do you even care about this?
يب ليش تبي؟
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally invested. Since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running. And tonight I hear that Crane has been killing fables? And there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since
Okay.
Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a
Yep.
few shorter
بس حكم
hours the
الساعة.
more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah, and that's if he's even going there. We're trusting a monkey's interpretation of a phone call.
It's not an interpretation. It's what he said, all right?
Yeah, and it's what we have. So let's go on it, okay?
ما ادري ايش
Since
قلبت على
Lily used the
بفكر.
glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime
Stay
scene.
off it.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised.
يب
He's up
والله
to
بدي فينا
something.
العيد.
I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
الله.
Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
خلينا نفكر اصبر. Find the witch. اوكي يلا شوف الخيارات الحين.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
اوكي شد الحين وش نختار؟ يلا خذ لك.